Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And here I wanted to show you something that is a proof that one little trick that I've been doing for some years now actually does work. And this trick is I use a little bit of grease, not the electric grease, just normal grease. Those kind of a yellowish greenish greases, they work pretty good. Even sometimes the lithium, but I think the lithium is more like a bearing grease. But whatever brand you have, it should work. And this is the proof that the grease actually saves these oils or coolant seals. And I did this oil filter housing this past weekend, and it's a personal vehicle, so I remember doing this seal, and that seal goes between this heat exchanger and the oil filter housing. And when we opened this, obviously we saw immediately that I saw immediately this thing is it's in a very good shape. And I remember replacing this years ago, meaning this is about 5 or 6 year old gasket. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's soft. This is almost like new. And I obviously put grease back then, and this is the original gasket that came from the factory, and you can see it's destroyed. It's actually squashed. It doesn't have the shape anymore, and obviously was leaking. This is where it was. This is the bottom side, and it was leaking from here, and that's how this usually happens on Mercedes. They are famous for this. BMWs also do that on that bottom side of these oil filter housings. Now we have another problem with this oil filter housing. I ended up replacing it because I just remembered when I took this out, and of course I bought the gaskets new to replace them. I took this out and I realized some weird is going on here. Now you can ask, well, is this because the gasket and the grease? No, it's not. Something has been happening to this material, and you can see it's kind of getting rusted, and that is not because of the grease. It's because of something going on with the actual material, and you can see it's getting rusted out on the side of the coolant side. You see, and we have only used on this particular vehicle because it's a personal vehicle, and still it doesn't matter. You should only use original liquids, and we have been using original coolant from the beginning. Liquid moly, Oro Mobile 1 oil changes, so everything on time. So it doesn't make sense for this to be happening, but it is happening. I guess the grease saved the seal, so it worked pretty good, but I'm not sure what happened to this material. The crazy thing is, I was showing this to some Mercedes mechanics, the people that I know, and they know about this problem. So this is not something related to this seal. It's a defect in the materials. And when I called the dealer, because I couldn't find it anywhere else, because I needed it right at the spot on the same day, the dealer ended up actually having this in stock. And this car, the car that I was working on, is a 2008 ML350. So, immediately you can ask the question, how come they had the part in stock? Well, this is the technique, or this is the principle of what happens when a dealer has a part in stock. They know that this part sells, which means that they actually have a defect and they sell it all the time. So that's why they actually stock most of these parts they're going to sell. And this is the fact. They actually had, I believe, 2 of these housings for this old of a car. It's a 15-year-old car. To have this in stock, it was very, very strange. But anyway, again, just try to use grease when you install these gaskets, because the grease preserves these, and they don't break down as fast, and it just it'll help you overall with the performance of the car. and when I got the new one, I actually opened it, and I put grease on the between the heat exchanger and the housing, and also the new gasket that came with the heat exchanger. So this was a real proof that actually this little trick of mine works. So apply it, and I hope you guys do well with your repairs. This is my experience, so that's what I'm sharing. If you guys see another argument, or maybe see that something is wrong with this, then I'm open to hear your opinions in the comment section. Again, thanks very much. Please like my videos, and please subscribe. Thank you.